All right, this portion of the video is going to be for students that are currently taking 8th grade mathematics. So these are students that are not in our accelerated and enriched track and are not currently enrolled in Algebra 1. The other video is for students currently enrolled in Algebra 1 or Geometry. So coming out of 8th grade math, there's really two options for students. The first option is our Algebra 1A-B program. This is a 2-year Algebra 1 program. This is a course designed for students who have experienced some struggles throughout their middle school mathematics. The course is often team taught and provides really twice the time to cover the content that they'd see in the Algebra 1 class. It is the same content and curriculum as we have in Algebra 1, it's just taught over double the time. So students will touch topics 2 to 3 times as opposed to 1 to 2 times in a traditional 2-semester Algebra 1 class. This really helps students that have seen some struggles over their middle school years build that solid foundation in Algebra 1 because it provides the time they need to master those skills. Students coming out of this are prepared to take geometry or geometry concepts and applications. The typical course sequence is as shown up here. Their freshman and sophomore year would be dedicated to Algebra 1, junior year to geometry, and senior year to Algebra 2. Now, you may see that Algebra 2 3 semesters there in senior year and ask the question, well, how do we finish that? There's only 2 semesters. What we opened up a few years back is the opportunity for students to concurrently enroll in second semester Geometry CNA and the first semester of our 3-semester Algebra 2 program. This made us a little nervous at first just because the students have historically had some difficulties in mathematics, but it really actually turned out to be a great thing for the students to take those 2 math courses at the same time. This is second semester junior year, which is when their ACT and SAT tests are taken. And by having immediate exposure to both geometry concepts and algebra concepts at the same time in those courses, we've really seen those students see great success on the ACT and SAT, which opens a lot of opportunities for them moving into their post-secondary selections. The other option for students coming out of 8th grade math is Algebra 1. This is our traditional freshman class. A large portion of our students start here, and it is a 2-semester course. Rigorous, provides students the ability to experience some struggle while still experience success. It builds a really strong foundation over 2 semesters, and it prepares students for geometry and geometry concepts and applications. It really is a matter of where the student's level is going in, which choice they should make. If they've experienced struggles through the middle school years in mathematics, Algebra 1 Part A and Part B is probably the wise choice. If, on the other hand, they've seen success moving through and with normal help and assistance along the way, they've been successful, then it's likely going to be Algebra 1 recommendation that you see. Out of Algebra 1, the typical course sequence is freshman year Algebra 1 through senior year in pre-calculus. This is the standard experience of most students. The vast majority of our students have this experience through their 4 years, and it prepares them to go to just about any college you can imagine and see success there. I've had engineers come out of this pathway. I've had medical students come out of this pathway. You name it, we've had students go through this pathway and see success at post-secondary coming through the pathway. I can't overstate enough that this is a strong option for our students as they go through their schooling. A couple of the common questions that come up with regard to which option you choose. The first is, who should I have contact with if I have questions about the recommendation? The 8th grade teacher is the one that made that recommendation. So you'd want to give them a call or send them an email, and they're going to have the best information as to why they made the recommendation they did for your son or daughter. They know them best as a learner right now, and they're going to be able to give you the best information regarding why the recommendation was made. I can't stress enough, they do a fantastic job, but please don't hesitate to reach out if you do have a question, and just make sure that it is the appropriate placement for your son or daughter. Second question is, who should I contact with questions about the high school curriculum? That's me. Don't hesitate to give me a call or send me an email. I'm always happy to talk about what our coursers have in store for your sons and daughters, and any questions you have about our curriculum, how to get to a certain course, is it a reasonable transition to go from one course to another? I'm happy to answer those questions and help guide your sons and daughters through their 4 years here at the high school. Another question comes up is, what about summer school? Summer school can be great for remediation if a student really had a significant struggle and needed to recover from a course failure, let's say. But what I've seen is if we condense a traditional course down into 8 weeks, is a lot of times we don't see the same retention. So for a student coming out of 8th grade math, trying to accelerate math by taking Algebra 1 in the summer is really not the best idea. We strongly discourage that because we just don't see the retention levels that lead to the success that we know those students can have in Algebra 2 and pre-calculus if they try and accelerate in the summer with Algebra 1. If you are looking to accelerate, and that's something your son or daughter is really set on, looking to accelerate after freshman year by taking geometry in the summer tends to be less impactful. Our junior and senior year offerings are much more dependent on the Algebra 1 skills than they are on the geometry skills. So if there's some decrease in retention due to taking it in the summer, it's better to have that occur in the geometry course as opposed to the algebra course. What should I do if I agree with my student's placement or recommendation? You don't need to do anything. That's the course they'll be enrolled in for mathematics. If, on the other hand, you disagree or you'd like to change it, all you need to do is just complete the form provided by our counseling and advising office and just mark the change and sign and send it in, and your son or daughter will be placed in another class. We see our role as providing the best advice we can as to that starting point for your son or daughter based on what we've seen over decades of teaching here at the high school, and help guide them to the appropriate level of challenge with that starting spot. But again, ultimately, as you discuss things with your sons or daughters, that decision is yours. We just want to help you make the best decision to help maximize their growth throughout the 4 years. All right, thank you very much. I really appreciate you watching the 2 videos tonight. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks, bye.